Hey, it's Lori and Matthew coming at you from Heirloom Farm. It's super cold. It's the beginning of April, but the wind is howling and we're freezing. But we wanted to show you what we do for our chickens, specifically the egg layers right now, and what the feed looks like in the process that Matthew goes through every day to feed them. So I'm going to show you the actual bag of feed that we get. I'm going to switch the camera angle. Okay. This is what a pallet, it's most of a pallet of feed. Matthew, is that like half gallon or so?
Maybe a quarter gallon.
A quarter gallon, okay. So that's one pallet. We get a ton of feed at a time from Des Moines Feed. That's two different kinds of feed. I'm going to show you about both of them. This is the other one. Looks like you're going to need feed in, what, a couple weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. So we get our feed from Des Moines Feed, which is right, what's the address? It's like University and it's across like kitty corner from the Anderson Harrison Dairy. So like where the cows are there on University is right where Des Moines Feed is, really close to there. But you can see it's no drugs, no chemicals, made with non-GMO ingredients, poultry feed. And down here it says no antibiotics, no hormones. Here's a label of the type that we get. I'll show you the back of the bag actually first that says the different kinds that they have. The chick starter here is the kind that we get for our meat birds in the summertime. This no soy, 22% is the indication of how much protein. And they have all different kinds there at Des Moines Feed that have different levels of protein depending on the type of bird you're growing and your goals and what nutrition they need for what you're doing with those birds. This is the one we get is the 17% poultry mash, meat and soy free. And this ingredients list, I'll take a picture of it and put it in the comments so that you can read through it if you'd like. But the beginning of the ingredients up here has the grains like corn and peas and almond meal, wheat, alfalfa. And then towards the middle, you'll see a huge list of vitamins and minerals that they add. And then at the bottom, you'll see things like lactobacillus acidophilus. So there are probiotics in there for the birds. And then at the bottom, it says provide oyster shells, free choice, which we do. The birds need extra calcium to make nice shells. So here's a bag of our oyster shell. This is what it looks like. Looks kind of like gravel, but it's oyster. It's kind of dusty and gritty, and it's just in a dispenser in their coop, and they can eat that whenever they want. This is what the dried mash looks like. It's just kind of a finely ground, I don't know, powdery feed. And what Matthew does with that is he takes a certain number of scoops and mixes that with water. I don't really want to touch it because it's goopy, but that's the consistency after he wets it down. It soaks for a little bit. Sometimes he leaves it for a while to ferment. You can do that.
All the little bubbles on there is the probiotics.
Oh, yeah. So if you left it for a longer time, it would be more bubbly, right?
Yeah.
Kind of fermenting. Which adds some oomph, I guess. And then this is what we call scratch. This is a custom blend that doesn't have a label on it. But we requested some whole grains. You can see in here there's corn. Help me out. Sunflower seeds, wheat.
Flax, field peas.
Yeah, there's a little pea. You can see the pea. It's like, I don't know, 12 or 13 different types of whole grains that they get. So they'll get, depending on the season of the year, right, morning or afternoon, they'll get one feeding of the scratch and one feeding of the mash. And we're going to go do a mash feeding right now. We'll just follow Matthew out and see how he does it. Oh, wait, here's the alfalfa. Look, sometimes he gets a little bale of alfalfa, and it's kind of in layers, right? He flakes some of it off and throws it out there. It's just a little extra protein, and especially in the winter when they don't have grass to eat so much, they like that kind of a little treat for them. Here we go out into the cold wind. usually? Are you carrying 2 buckets? No? One at a time? Get a little swing over the fence. Gotta walk fast to keep up. I can hear them. They sound like they know you're coming. It's warmer in here. On cold, windy days, he does leave them inside. They don't even like to be outside, and then their eggs get cold if the door is open, and they don't like it when it's snowy. They've got a lot of space in here, so it's nice that they stay warm. You can see they still have some of their scratch from earlier today. He just goes along the trough there, and they all flock around, and that is how we feed the chickens. So if you haven't tried our eggs yet, we invite you to give them a try. They do taste different, is what we hear. I've had these for so long now, I forgot what store-bought eggs taste like. But here's our hard-working ladies in the what do you call that, nesting box. Here we've got some doubled up. They're impatient, or one just likes to sit there and sit on the eggs and doesn't want to get out of the way for the next hen to get in there. As you can see, oh ladies, I'll open this one. That's where the eggs go. They kind of, in theory, they're supposed to roll away from the hens so they don't sit on them. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed hearing about our feed and learned a lot about our hens, and that you can try our eggs if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.